Hello and welcome. Today I will be showing you guys 10 things to do when you're bored and stuck at home. At this point, I don't really know if we're still stuck in quarantine with everything opening up again. If you are leaving your house, please do your part to keep yourself and others healthy. Who knows if there's going to be a second wave of this pandemic. I for sure don't want that. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. But if you are staying home, you probably have a lot more time on your hands and may find yourself anxious, lonely, and or bored as hell. Hopefully by the end of this video I will have cured your boredom or at least entertained you for the next however many minutes long this video ends up being. Let's begin. The first thing you can do is what I like to call free-form journaling. Basically, you take a sheet of paper and a pen, pencil, marker, nail polish, or any other writing utensil available and just do whatever the heck you want. That's why it's called freeform journaling, because you're not limited to just writing. You can draw, doodle, scribble, make origami if you're into that sort of thing. Honestly, anything to ease what's on your mind. Just don't hurt yourself or anyone near you. If you're really stuck, try writing a meaningful letter to a very special person or thing in your life. You don't have to actually send it to that person or thing if applicable, but it's nice to get your thoughts and feelings out on paper. There are so many benefits of exercising, such as overall improved fitness and a better mood. I can't think of one negative side effect, except maybe injuring yourself, but that won't happen unless you know what you're doing. There's a plethora of free workouts online, such as on YouTube. You can make up your own workout, take a few laps around your neighborhood or in your house, or you can just stretch. 5 minutes of stretching a day can actually do so much good for you. Dancing is another great option. Learn a TikTok dance if you're really inclined. I don't actually have a TikTok, thankfully, but they've somehow invaded my Instagram Explore page, so now that's all I see. Have I picked up on TikTok dances as a result? Yes, unfortunately. However, if you want to see a video of me attempting to learn TikTok dances, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. I think that'd be hilarious. If you have the means to, spend some time outside, especially if it's nice out. Just remember to keep a good distance from others. That's if this whole pandemic thing is still going on. Maybe take some pictures of yourself or your family members or nature, do some cartwheels, sprint down your driveway or streets. I don't know if you'd be inclined to do that, but that's just an idea. You can meditate, listen to the surroundings, go for a walk. Appreciating all that Mother Nature has to offer can temporarily ease you from your worries, stress, and just life in general. The fourth thing you can do is make art. You don't have to be really skilled at this. Anyone can do art, really. My advice is to just go for it and see where it takes you. No piece of art is a bad piece of art, and as Bob Ross always said, we don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. That, my friends, is the beauty of subjectivity. A lot of the times making art is very meditative and relaxing, so don't put too much pressure on yourself and have fun with it. This is also a great time to refine your cooking or baking skills if you have the materials to do so. You can make something healthy or not, I don't really care. Just have fun with it and don't put too much pressure on yourself, because even if it doesn't turn out the way you would have liked, at least you know what not to do in the kitchen. If you can't already tell, I'm going to be frying some eggs, which I'm ashamed to say I've never done in my life, and that's kind of sad, but we're doing it today. I can see this going one of two ways. Either horribly wrong, which I'm predicting, or surprisingly acceptable, which I have no hope for. How to fry an egg. As an inexperienced cook myself, I'm going to try to stay on low to medium heat, because on high heat is when shit gets real, and I'm not trying to set my kitchen on fire. Okay, the recipe says to use butter, but Matt, shut up! The recipe says to use butter. I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use olive oil. Dude, I actually have to cook. I'm gonna do 2 eggs. Okay, well that was going everywhere. Don't worry, I washed my hands after I cracked those eggs, so we're good. And now we wait.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I just finished cooking these. I actually cooked 2 more eggs because I'm just a pro, but no, also my family has to eat, so. Stupid me also forgot to pepper all of my eggs, so I'm just gonna do that now. Okay, that was a lot. As you can tell, this is pretty, I don't know if you would say hard cooked, but it's not runny at all. I don't usually like runny eggs. Sorry to those people who do. Okay. I mean, it tastes like an egg, so I think I did good. The next thing you can do is your chores. I know, it sounds disgusting, but we live in a world in which we have to do things to survive and stay sane. For example, you can clean your room or another room in your house that you've been meaning to do since like last December. You could fold some clean laundry and play some jams while you're at it. You could also wash the dishes because you know they won't wash themselves. Here's a neat rule I learned from somewhere. If you can do it in 2 minutes or less, just freaking do it. Once you complete the task, you'll feel slightly better about yourself, and hopefully that will motivate you to do something else, sort of like a snowball effect. My next tip is to try that thing you've always wanted to do or learn something new. This could be as big as a major lifestyle change, such as going vegetarian, or as small as picking up that book you've never finished. I, for instance, have recently gotten into the law of attraction and have practically binge watched every YouTube video on this topic. Honestly, you could start a YouTube channel to entertain or inspire others if you have something to share and you're up for it. You could also pick up that hobby you've been meaning to try, such as playing an instrument, learning code, or how to knit, a hat, whatever sparks joy in the moment. If you lose interest in something after a couple of weeks, don't worry, it's completely okay and normal. Life is all about the experiences, whether they lasted or not. Find somewhere quiet where you can sit, stand, or lie down, whatever floats your boat. Try not to involve any technology as there are so many distractions in the world. Give your full attention to focusing on yourself and the people and things dearest to you. If you're stuck on things to think about, start simple and reflect on how your day has been. Then maybe think about how you've been coping with our current situation or any difficult situation you've encountered. Maybe think about the things that make you happy and ways to incorporate more of those things into your life. Think about what you can do to make today better. Tell yourself affirmations. Whatever it is, just try not to dwell on negative thoughts or past mistakes, but focus on the positive. It is never too late to generate new goals because it is never too late to work on yourself. Take some time to reflect on your current goals, if you've achieved any of them, maybe make some revisions, set new realistic goals, just anything to remind or refocus yourself on your mission and what you value most in life. We're almost there, guys. My final suggestion is to actually get work done. It's probably what you're least motivated to do, but one of the most important. So be a friend to your future self and get some of it done. The worst thing you can do is nothing at all. So if you at least sit in front of your computer, pick up your instrument, sharpen the pencil, open the binder, or whatever first step you need to take, it's always better than taking no steps at all. Wow, I wish I could take my own advice sometimes. A lot of the times, getting started is the hardest part. I myself struggle with this a lot because, as Parkinson's law states, work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. Basically, I wait until the last minute to do things even if I know about it 10 weeks prior. The best thing you can do for yourself is to just take that first step and get started. If you need to, set a timer for 5 minutes and the rest will follow. Alright guys, those are my 10 suggestions of things to do when you're bored. It's perfectly okay to have days where you do absolutely nothing. Rest is great. Just remember that we all have a life to live, things to work on, ways to better ourselves, and people to cherish. Let me know other ways you guys cure your boredom. Subscribe for more advice style videos like this, or if you just care to see more of my face each week, which is also great. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.